Hi, I'm Nikita Mhatre, an IT professional and an entrepreneur, a mother to a power-packed son, and a wife to an amazing husband. I am also the founder of Presentation Success Community, which is on a mission to help more than 1 lakh people achieve success using presentations as a tool. So today I will be covering a very close topic for all the engineering and the MBA grads out there. Yes. So it is about the summer internship, summer internship report what you create. And then you have to convert it into a presentation. You have to present that to an audience. So what is that, what it should comprise of? I'm sure most of you listening to this video right now have faced this problem at least during their engineering days, or they are currently facing this problem. So what is the simple solution? What you should keep in mind? I, being an MBA grad, had also faced a similar problem, and the solution was not available. Trust me, then there was a guidance given by our mentors or our teachers about how the executive summary or the Word document part of it should be there, but not about the presentation format. So what was the key struggle? We were searching on various Google sites or our previous reports, our previous batch students, the seniors, how they have done it. And mainly the struggle is around the same topic. Okay, more or less, most of the MBA grads from a particular college or a particular institute get the same series of companies, and more or less the topics are also same. It's just that how you present it differently, because the teachers have even be used to it, used to seeing the same approach, seeing the same presentations, seeing the same data for years and years together. So it is how you make a difference, how you present the entire format in a very convincing and an impactful way. So in this kind of a scenario, should you be just copying everything, the table of contents what you have put in the summer internship report, or should it be something different than that? So it should be a smaller version or a mini version of your report. Okay. I will be covering the message what you have to give through your presentation. How is that, how you have come to this message? Okay, what were the findings what you have come across, and how did it make an impact? So these will be the 4 points what I will be covering in today's presentation. Okay, so the first thing what I said is about the message. So now the messaging is very key. All the teachers are very bored to go through all the entire presentation, the entire document what you've submitted. Imagine you have to read hundreds of documents which are there on your table, and then you have to judge which is the best one. Already you've put a lot of efforts to get the information from public or the secondary sources like Google and all, and you've dumped all the information. The pages are, I don't know, ranging more than 60 plus, I'm sure of. Okay, now why should all the teachers pay attention to your report, right? So that is something what should come in your presentation in terms of messaging. What is that key message what you have to give, which may not have come out through the document, or which you have to highlight in your presentation, right? So the messaging plays a very important role. You have to be extremely clear about what the objective of your summer internship was, what the objective of your MBA grad presentation was, or your engineering report was. So that key thing, and it has to be less than the messaging has to be less than 4 to 5 words. Okay, that forms the title. Or every time you repeat, it has to weave. Every time you repeat any content, your messaging has to be continuously emphasized. That makes sense? So if I'm telling you that For example, if I'm telling you that Lux is the best soap which gives you a glowing skin, every now and then I have to re-emphasize in the audience's mind that it gives you glowing skin. Lux is the soap. You're getting it. The messaging has to be very clear. Got it? And the next thing you should keep in mind is, how did you come to this solution, or how did you approach this entire project? There are hundreds of people, hundreds of students who have already approached it in a more or less similar format. So what was that what differentiated you from those hundreds? I'm sure 100 is a very less number what I'm talking about here. But how were your findings, or how was your approach different than theirs? So that could be the approach, that could be the way you have gone, the way you have interacted with the primary research contendants. That is the significant, and you have to, again, you have to be very crisp in there. Keep it less than 4 points, 4 to 5 points max, and to re-emphasize that how your approach was, you should present a visual behind on your slide. So while you are talking to the audience, you're telling them the process, a visual re-emphasizes that in the audience's mind. So quite simple about how you have approached this solution. Yes? So please type yes and this is useful in the comment box. So the next step, what is there is what were the findings. Now if you have spent probably 2 minutes on telling the message, 2 minutes on telling how you have approached this this entire project, you should spend at least 5 minutes on telling your findings or telling the solution what you have come across. Okay, and I'm sure that is the main content what you should focus. It shouldn't be about all the secondary research what you've gathered. Remember, there is already a lot of information on the web. People are tired, people are bombarded with information. Okay, so you have to not tell them what they already know or probably what they can know after just typing 1 or 2 keywords on Google. You have to tell them something what is different or which makes an impact, which helps re-emphasize your project in a better way. You have to give only those key statistics. Clear? Clear till now? Yes. So this is one point. So in terms of findings, what you are supposed to tell is all the key challenges and everything what you've come across, how you have overcome those challenges, how you have come up to a solution, how was that solution very important, and tell those again, those five, 6 bullet points, that how is that different. Those 5, 6 bullet points should be there on your presentation slide, and you should be talking while elaborating those. So people tend to, the presenters or the students tend to read from the slides what are there. It shouldn't be that way. The slides are a visual aid. You know, you can correlate, okay, what he's talking, yes, I'm relating to that. But it shouldn't be that the slides are talking. Then the focus completely moves towards the slide and not towards you. Make sense? Yes? Yes, I can relate to this, because even I have faced this as a challenge during my graduation days. So the findings are very important. The next part is the impact what your solution brings. So now if there are thousands of students who have presented more or less the same presentation, the same topic, the same company, the same summer report, what was that what you made got a change into? How was that how you made an impact in this project? That is what the teacher needs to know, or the audience needs to know, and that is what you should present, probably in a very impactful way, in a visually appealing way. Okay, so now if you have to give that impact a twist, that it will be remembered or it will be memorized by the audience, I will tell you a quick trick. You have to either show them the product or the demo, if you have it in your hand. Okay, if a physical product is there, you show them that this is the product which I worked upon. Don't tell them names about, if it is a pharma company research what you're doing, don't tell them names of the medicines what you have worked upon. If it is a cancer product what you have worked upon, show them that product. I'm sure that can be remembered, that will be remembered. Because if you see something visually, it is more catchy. Okay, and it is said that if you touch upon the senses, the five senses of a human, which comprise of eyes, that is sight, ears, that is hearing, tongue, which is taste, nose, which is smell, and touch, which is the feeling. So if you touch upon any of these sites, your presentation has no way that it will not fit into the audience or the teacher's mind, and it will be certainly applauded. Make sense? Yes, this has been the way. If you just see some of Steve Jobs' presentations, he doesn't say that this is the he does say that how thin is the laptop what he's going to as compared to the other competitors in the market. He straightaway shows. He's shown the iPad come out of an envelope. An envelope is this thin, so it's come out of the envelope. That is the feeling, that is the impact, that's the way he has walked the audience through. And that is the reason why audience can immediately raise their voices and vouch for it, because they have seen the product. Make sense? Yes. So let me just quickly repeat what are the 4 points what you should always remember while creating the presentation of your summer internship or your MBA grad report. Okay, so the first thing is the messaging. It has to be very crisp. You have to be very clear what is the message what you have to give. Okay, second thing is how, the approach of the solution or approach of your project report. So that plays a very key role. The third thing is the findings. You have to spend, remember, you have to spend the maximum time in presenting your findings, because that is the hard work what you have put in. 2 months of summer internship or probably a year of the project report of engineering people. My brother was during his engineering days, he came to me showing the presentation what he had compiled out of his the structure, the presentation, the report what he had, and it was a very long presentation. I will talk in my next video about the visual impact, but it was just a mirror copy of the report, exactly the same content. So why do we need two different formats if you have to give the same information? Can't they read from the document? They can, right? Or you doubt those capabilities? So that is the PowerPoint has to make or show the summary or a mini version of your report. And the last thing is, how does it create an impact? So that impact has to be either make the audience feel it for them to remember it for a longer time, and or either show them the product. Again, showing that it also makes a lot of impact. Try these in your next summer while creating your next summer internship report or your any presentation, and please comment in my channel in the comment box below about what was the difference, what you found. Was that an easy way out? Did you come up with an impactful presentation? If no, that is also what I would like to know from you, and I'm here to help you for that. Please stay updated for more such videos, more such ways for creating impactful presentations and achieving the paths of success in terms of your career, in terms of your growth, everywhere. Trust me, it works. Yes. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.